Alright, I'm back. Let's do this, shall we? And because, you know, I'm most likely gonna have to do these synced, I might as well, because I have tried them unsynced and, well, I guess I could give the first tier a try. Unsynced. But if it doesn't work, we'll have to... Oh god, we'll have to redo that quest battle on this character then. Okay, so here's what I'll do. I'll try them unsynced until we hit a brick wall, which I don't think will take long. Like I said, even at level 90. Even at level 90, it could be a little tough. Raids are usually a step above. I mean, I was level 90 when we did Alexander, and I barely made it through some of those. You guys remember that. So... since we're not going to do them all tonight, it's going to take more than one stream. I'll start off in New Game Plus, I'll do unsynced whatever I can, if any. And then as soon as I hit that brick wall, I'll sync. I'll queue up for Duty Finder for the rest. And then once the night is over, we'll continue that way. But I'll switch over to this character again and just continue from where we left off before when I start streaming again tomorrow. If it doesn't make sense, it will as we go. Don't worry about it. I know what to do. So yeah, I'll leave this character here, so in case we do have to switch over to him tomorrow, you know, to be able to kill two birds with one stone and all that. We'll do that. See, I should just use one of these instead. Why the fuck I went all the way to Midgard Stormer? Dun 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 dun. That damn emote that everybody's got going on right now. Oh shit, I forgot to do this with everybody. Alright, I'm doing it on stream. Let's go. So I gotta do this in my other alt before I go to bed. I gotta remember that. Nothing looks promising. Let's try... I'm feeling this one. Damn. Try again. Oh! Oh! Hell yeah! Give me that 15 grand. You saw it here first, folks. Oh. 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 Another fucking winner! Oh! Not as big, but... Holy shit. I won 2 out of 3. Damn, I should do this on stream every time. Plus the 50% bonus. Hell yeah. Streaming makes me lucky. Get it twisted. I'm gonna take back my life. Since we're here, we might as well do this shit. I know we're getting sidetracked a little, but let me have some fun, right? Let me have some fun. Get the hell in there. Kick some ass. Gotta be careful not to miss those damn bronze trophies. They don't always spawn in right away. Hate having to double back with them, you know? I like where that Lullaby landed. Glad to know you can still land next to platforms like that in midair. Look at that. See? It used to happen to me all the time when I did these. I would just start doing dancing moves from there. Oh, look at that person dancing in midair. Of course. Thought I fucked up again. We good, we good. Oh my god, dude. Both my eyes right now are like... Okay, I got eyelashes trying to get them both. Okay, that's the last trophy. We're good. Don't worry, guys. This is great practice for post-marathon content when we do the Pitios Ruins in FF15. That's what we're practicing for. Sweet! Hell yeah! The golden carpet. Get the hell out of here. Da, da, da. 6,000 MGP in the bag. Making it rain. Well, Square Enix is. Anyway. I'm not gonna read the description for Omega because it always contains like early spoilers for some fucking reason. Wait, what the hell? That's a problem I'm gonna have to look into. I never noticed this. Wait a minute. Wait, why is this over here and this is... Oh, never mind. For some reason I thought yeah, those ones, I thought they... What the fuck is this? Why are these ones over here? That's not at all like how... Endwalker's down here. What the f... Why are these before Eden? These should be like the new ones, right? Under raids. Thanks, Crimson. You could have just not said that, though. I was willing to let that be a mystery. I don't know why you kind of spoiled that, but... Thanks. But hey. Okay. Good to know, I guess. No, I wouldn't have thought it was part of that, dude. Like, I really wish you hadn't said that. I was kind of like, oh wow, this is interesting. I can't wait to find out what this is. Anyway, let's just keep going. Well, what's done is done now. It's all good, I guess. Anyway, like I said, I'm not going to read the description for this because, you know, it's spoilery. Speaking of. Anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and get this started. I take it you probably saw my message on Discord. It's still gonna be a minute because I have to do the, you know, I have to do the quest battle. That takes forever at the beginning of this. The hunt for Omega. Yeah, this. Oh shit! I should have talked to Biggs first. God damn it. Leon, thank the gods you're here. We need your help. In case you haven't heard, we've set up operations in Ralder's Reach while we look for Omega. It's been decidedly slow going, I'm sorry to say, and we still haven't seen the blasted thing since it disappeared during the battle with Shinryu. Which is not to say we haven't made any progress. We know now that Shinryu ended up in the Imperial's hands, and that it was shackled with some very distinctive-looking bindings when they found it. Oh right, yeah, yeah. We saw that, duh, in the Royal Menagerie when we saw Xenos or whatever. Obviously, only you-know-what could have done something like that, and the fact that the restraints were still functioning suggests it didn't shut down when the Chief instructed it to either. Anyway, we were getting close to identifying Omega's whereabouts when we encountered what you might call a problem. Mayhap it would be best if you came to the workshop and saw for yourself. I can still see what Big said, though. This is not MSQ, I can actually go back like that. Well, I'll be damned! Leon! If this isn't fate, I don't know what is! Alright, now we can just skip past this. Ah, don't worry about it too much, Crimson, though. It's fine. I'll get over it. At least it's not, you know... At least you didn't go into any details or whatever, but... But yeah, I would have preferred not to know that anyway. So please don't answer this. Now I'm just thinking to myself, don't answer this. I'm guessing it's something you can do before Shadowbringers in. I'm just thinking out loud. Don't answer that. If they put it there, I assume. Spot the problem? Oh, Nero? Yeah. I'm guessing that's the problem. So much for improving efficiency. You really thought this was gonna help, Jesse? Did you really think? Go on! Suggest something. I'll be sure to do the exact bloody opposite. That sounds very petty, Sid. Come now, Chief. That isn't terribly constructive. Surprised? Aye, so are we. He's been brought in as a consultant, believe it or not. How many times do I have to tell you? You will play no part in this investigation. Your motives were dubious from the first, and nothing you have done since has served to make them any clearer. Out of necessity, I agreed to take part in Omega's activation, but that will be the extent of our cooperation. That's good. Passing judgment without due consideration, openly disparaging colleagues. Not very chiefly of you, Chief. I'll have you know, I'm a sensitive new recruit who thrives on encouragement. Listen to this prick. Then I trust you'll thrive elsewhere when I encourage you to piss off! I will not have him on our roster, Jesse. Never mind anywhere near our work. His employment is to be terminated effective immediately. The thing is, Chief, we've already paid him in full. And it wasn't exactly a pittance either. 4/5 what you get was the agreement. Excuse me? Look, whatever disagreements you might have had in the past, the fact is, we could do with his expertise now. Let him earn his keep at the very least. Why was she allowed to make this decision without Sid's approval? I don't believe this. You claim my wholly justified ventures represent an unsuitable risk to the Ironworks, and then pay him a sultan's ransom in advance? Him? Give me strength. This has been the way of it for a while now, on account of which we've had to put the investigation on hold. Let me know how it goes, I'm leaving. Both of them kind of say the same thing, don't they? Let's investigate by ourselves then. Fuck them. These two children bicker. Tisk tisk. As much as I admire your enthusiasm, hero, you will not get very far without some brains to complement your admirable brawn. Happily, I am blessed with a surfeit of the former. Yeah, that's all you got. From this moment forth, you shall be my chaperone. With the realm's savior watching my every move, I couldn't possibly make any mischief, which should surely serve to allay my employer's concerns. Forgive me, Leon. It was not my intent to embroil you in this mess. I didn't even know you were here. Seeing as you are, though, I cannot deny that I would be glad to have you on board. The fact is, we are no closer to understanding the true extent of Omega's powers, and even if it was damaged during its encounter with Shinryu, it seems highly doubtful that we will be able to disable it unaided. We've got as far as identifying its likely resting place, but I for one would feel a lot more confident about surveying the area with you around to deal with any unexpected surprises. Might I persuade you to lend us a hand once more, old friend? Then it's settled. Chief, we have a problem. The etheric concentration levels at the Yan are soaring. Our readings doubled from one moment to the next, and by the time we went to check them, they've doubled again. They had doubled again, sorry. What? But that could only mean... Evacuate the site. I shall handle this matter personally. Biggs, Wedge, Leon, I need you with me at the Yan to the south of here. That's where we believe Omega came to rest. Oh, by the way, I'm in the Goblin server right now, Crimson, in case you're wondering where I'm at. I don't know if you were gonna meet up with me or not, but that's where I am, so. Just an FYI. Jesse, hold the fort while I'm gone, and if possible, continue surveillance from a safe distance. Alright, Chief. Watch yourself out there. Am I to stay and mind the shop, too? Oh no, I'm not letting you out of my sight. But before you fill the room with maniacal laughter, I want you to remember something. When you collected your inexplicably lavish fee, the Ironworks creed became your creed. That's freedom through technology, in case you've forgotten. Not supremacy through a login ingenuity. Breach this contract and I will have my pounds of flesh. We'll take our money back and we'll kick your ass out, basically. Oh. Where does this belong to? Oh. Jesus, I didn't even realize there was a person right there. A little extra. I'll take care of things here. Look after everyone for me, alright? I need the boys back and innovating before our customers tire of our current offerings. Right on. Well, alright. Well, first I gotta confirm this. Crimson, are you there? I gotta ask you a question. Like I said, don't worry, I'm not mad. It's whatever. Don't worry about it. Alright, so I do have a question I do want answered, though. You can just say yes or no. Since you already mentioned what it relates to, that little New Game Plus thing I just saw, is it possible to do before any Endwalker MSQ progress, or do I have to, like... You can just say yes or no. If I have to do Endwalker stuff, then just say no. Because if I can do it now, even if it's something that's brand new, I'd rather do it. Okay. Then it's still weird to me that they put it there. So that does still throw me off. That's weird. Got a bad feeling about this. So if you have to make Endwalker MSQ progress for that, then why not put it after the next... That's so weird. I guess it's for the reason you said then. It's still fucking weird. Crikey! It was just a plain old hole before. That's true, what the fuck, it's a goop now. Ha! Would you look at that? It was just a hole that went really deep and now it's... Alright. Does seem weird and out of order, yeah. Why would they put it? Yeah, that's so fucking weird. What in the seven hells is going on here? A veritable sea of condensed ether. Our precious has been busy. Omega. What villainy is this? In slumber sweet have I lain since mine offspring's war with man did end. Yet I could not choose but stir at this abhorred stench. Dude, we haven't seen Midgie in a while. Been a minute, dude. Have care, mortal, for within this great hollow lieth Omega. Damn. Well, that confirms it then. Long have we known one another. Our history spanneth eons and stars. Really? The fuck was that? Holy shit! Oh gods, what's happening? Run, dude! Boca? From FF5? That snake monster, it looks like... I forget the funky-ass name. Chief! Get out of there! Oh! Hey? You're not dead? Apparently not. It passed straight through me. As if it were some sort of illusion. His name is on the tip of my tongue. It's an FF5 boss, though. 'Tis one of Omega's creations. Omega is a weapon wrought in a place beyond the reach of thy kind, capable of weaving ether into life. That serpent is yet unfinished, but doubt not that it will become a corporeal threat ere long. Altroid! That's his name. Oh my god, it just hit me. Well, whatever it is, it's gone. You guys remember in Exdeath's Castle? I think it's Altroid, something like that. Some funky ass name. It was an old man, and you talk to him, and he's one of Exdeath's minions. And he transforms into that giant serpent before you start fighting him. While this peculiar thing remains... Oh yeah, why did that disappear while this peculiar thing remains? Basically. A cute little cartoon chocobo. What? If it looks like a chocobo, and quite like a chocobo, I'm thinking it's probably a chocobo? No shit. I have no idea what it is, but it doesn't seem to pose any immediate threat. Fascinating. We should dissect it. In the name of science. Oh my god! You heard him quite, didn't you? He's a chocobo, I'm sure of it. Is Nero just trying to get us to hate him? It looks like a chocobo in the same way a mammoth looks like a person, if you know what I mean. That's a good way of putting it, Biggs. That's actually, yeah, right on the money. Like a toy chocobo. But it's sentient. Like a mammoth. Which would be like a toy person. Yeah. That's a good comparison. I like that. Dun, 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 dun. What? The way it quests isn't unlike a chocobo, but it looks more like a stuffed doll to me. It's definitely a chocobo, trust me on this. The ones we Lalafels ride are all about this size, aren't they? That's true! Lalafell chocobos are that size, yeah. What do you mean you sent your mark to the southeast? What the fuck? I guess an A-rank spawned or something? I suppose. Alright, let's go with chocobo for now. Why are you looking at me? Thy mistress's blessing extendeth not unto this creature's soul, then? Oh yeah, you're right, I should be able to understand it, but I don't. Very well. As this matter concerneth Omega, I shall speak with it in thy stead. Oh, so you know its language. Why does it keep reminding me of this? Leon? Aren't you gonna introduce us to your knowledgeable little dragon friend? Oh, right! It's Midgie. Short for Midgard-Stormer. What? What? The Midgard-Stormer? Who fought and fell at the Battle of Silver Tear Skies? And here I was, content to be traveling in the company of just one legend. Without wishing to offend you, hero, the Father of Dragons does have something you do not. That being relevant knowledge. There is much we could learn from him. The chirps. Little and less is known about Omega's origin. It first appeared in records dating back to the Third Astral Era, before the Alagan Empire reached its zenith, and said records had but the one thing to say. Omega activation successful. In the centuries that followed, the Alagans enjoyed rapid technological development, but there was nary a further mention of Omega until its capture of Bahamut. Its existence is a mystery among mysteries, a tale among tales. It was always assumed that the Alagans built it, and I had no reason to believe otherwise. But now Midgard-Stormer tells us that it's not even of our world. Just so. It haileth from another star. More than that, I will not say. At least it's a little bit of a different backstory from the Omega and FF15, which Gentiana just said was made by an ancient civilization, but she didn't quite... She made it vague whether it came from another dimension or another planet. But she did, you know, we saw it interdimensionally travel during the fight and when it first showed up, too. I have spoken with this being. It telleth of a strange plane beyond this hollow, wherein it did reside from the moment of its creation. For reasons unknown, it was ordered to fight. Yet being weak, it chose flight instead, and thus crossed over onto this world. Ordered to fight? By Omega? Why in the seven hells would it do that? To put its creations to the proof. If you would know more, go forth and look upon the truth with your own eyes. Wait, you're saying we should jump in? You have naught to fear from the fall. The hollow hath become a portal into Omega's domain. Once there, this being shall guide you. Servant of Hydaelyn, fate bindeth me to Omega. If it be thine intent to pursue it, I shall lend thee my strength. Oh, thanks, Midgard-Stormer. Been a while since we've done anything together. Should be fun. So, really can't show us around inside the hole, can you? I said, so you, I missed the you there. What? A cutie little patootie, isn't he? Says to the southeast. That's not very far from here. That's literally just this area. Did anyone kill it yet? I'm curious. That's why I heard it twice. I didn't even know I had one of these on my hot bills. Alright. Not the A rank, but... Elite Veteran Clan Mark Bill objective complete. What was the other one? You sensor mark to the southeast, you sensor mark to the south. I'm guessing that somebody already killed it by now. It probably would have been here, right? I was curious to see what it was, but alright. It's probably dead. At least I got a B rank out of the way, I guess. Hi! Are we seriously thinking about going for a dip in that pink muck? I'm not too keen on this jumping idea. There are rocks that can swim better than me! He thinks he's gonna drown in there. I mean, I wouldn't trust it that easily either. This day just keeps getting better and better. Look at him being all excited. I wouldn't want to jump into that. Plus, it's not exactly a clean jump. We gotta slide down this whole shit to get in there. And doing that wrong could fucking break some bones. Well, I doubt any of us imagined things would come to this, but the Father of Dragons has given his assurance. Let us take our investigation into the yarn. I have already apprised Jessie of our intent and instructed her to have our engineers on standby. Since we have no way of knowing what awaits us in there, I need you to be ready for anything. Are you? Ready. Let us begin! We're all set. Everything's all fuzzy. Like we're in some kind of digital space. But what is this place? And what's wrong with us? It can see straight through me. Welcome home, Alpha. Welcome, mortals. Holy shit. That's some nightmare fuel. I am Omega, and I have awaited your coming. I communicate with you now via one of my monitors. You stand in the rift between dimensions, where a vital experiment is presently in progress. Your participation is appreciated. Please indicate your consent. Blip. Experiment? If you want our participation, you'll have to tell us a little more than that. Ah! We're disappearing! Non-participating entities will be summarily erased. Please indicate your consent. Look. Seems we can't even exist here without Omega's leave. I think it's fairly clear what we have to do, don't you? Say yes. Alright, we consent! We consent! No, not that kind of consent. I hope not, anyway. Better not stick a probe up my ass. Thank you for your cooperation. You are provisionally assigned to the Alpha Group. Looks like some manner of tower. Or egg. Oh shit! It's the fucking Void music. Well, to be more accurate, the Interdimensional Rift music from FF5. The aim of the experiment is to determine the mightiest being in creation. To that end, 89 candidates have been selected and recreated. They are grouped by dimension, matched by strength, and pitted against one another. That which you identify as a chocobo is Subject Alpha, and you have been assigned to its group. This assignation is tentative, however, pending an assessment of your fitness to serve as fully fledged test subjects. Your combat capabilities will be evaluated shortly. Combat capabilities? You mean you want us to fight? Affirmative. A course shall be constructed for this purpose, through which you must attempt to fight your way. Your suitability will be confirmed upon reaching the Deltascape test world beyond. Please note, however, that only entities with existential authorization may interact with objects in the rift. Of your number, only Alpha has this at present. Before you may engage in combat, said authorization must be temporarily transferred to you. Bloop, bloop. Ha! An invitation from Omega itself! Not even I could have foreseen this. We are accepting it, of course. It's preferable to summary erasures, I'm sure you'll agree. Obviously. We got this, Sid, don't worry. Alpha, was it? My colleagues and I are minded to participate in Omega's experiments. Will you transfer your authorization to us? Beep. Existential authorization transferred. Subjects ready to engage. Please begin at your own convenience and proceed as directed. No telling what awaits. Stay sharp. So, where do we go exactly? Would help if there were a path. I think this floor moves. Let's all gather at the center. Whoa! Aha! Let the fun begin. Is that one of those monitors? Shall we show our strength to it? Slow down, Nero. It's different to the ones earlier. Take the lead, Leon. We'll follow. Alright. Level checker. What is that? What's this cube now? I suspect we're about to find out. No good. It's protected by some kind of barrier. Ooh, barriers are my specialty. I'll have this down before you know it. Now this is my kind of battle. Chief, something's happening with the cube. There he goes. Oh, so it changes into a life form, and a hostile one at that. A white flame. We'll see to this creature. Wedge, keep at the barrier. Biggs, watch his back. Hold on, I'm working on it. Anything else? Oh, did we just wait here, or? Oh, okay. Another one. Another one! It seems they'll continue spawning so long as the monitor is operational. Ha! It's out of commission. The trick is to reverse the barrier's energy current. Well done, Wedge. That just leaves the enemy. Bad. Chief, the second cube's about to turn. Let's finish it quickly and be on our way. Even Sid's fighting with... I don't even know what the hell he's using as a weapon right now, but... What the hell is he using? Some kind of little sword. Looks like a very miniature gunblade of some kind. Some kind of teleport? Looks like we're going through. I'll give it a try. Hey, wait! Someone's here. Come on, let's follow. Wonder what awaits. Oh. Holy shit, it's the last boss from Crash Bandicoot 2. Cortex Strikes Back. That's what that reminds me of, honestly. There's more this time. Yet another model. Right, same approach as before. Wedge and Biggs, the monitor's yours. The rest of us will tend to the enemy. Whenever you're ready, Leon. Alright. Let's rock. Be careful, the cubes are gonna turn. You're spawning fast. Hurry, Wedge! I forget we're synced, I can't use certain abilities I'm used to. Another monitor down and out. Am I informed today or what? That you are, Wedge. Now give us a moment while we clean things up. Look, another teleporter. And on we go. Moving along like clockwork. You know, no hesitation. Well, of course. We're mortal. When Sid said... and on we go. I was like, what are you, Prompto now? He's using a tool because the default stance for crafters is a glad. Oh. Yeah, I knew that much, but I was wondering what tool he was using. I've never seen anything like it. That structure ahead must be the Delta Skate. And there's 2 monitors in the way. 10 Gil says there are more cubes, too. Stay focused. We're almost there. Biggs, this time you get a monitor as well. Leon, you know what to do. I should think I'm no less qualified to tinker with these toys. He just doesn't trust you. Have care. I sense a formidable presence. Holy shit! A behemoth? We're gonna have to roll up our sleeves. No shit. Never one for half measures. Hey, Omega. Midgard Stormer knows him too well, huh? That king behemoth, too. Ecliptic meteor. Grah! There he's going. Brar. I've seen it. It made me laugh because I've seen a fucking. I've seen a macro about that since the King Behemoth appears in the Crystal Tower series. You know, the Labyrinth of the Ancients. Haha! Yes, my monitor's down. Mine too. I should take care of the cubes. All done. Somebody put a macro that said, when Behemoth goes grar, you run behind rock. But they put like a little stick figure. It says you, and it shows a stick figure, and then it shows the stick figure standing behind a boulder. That looks like a little castle. That's our goal, the Deltascape, if I'm not mistaken. What do you think is waiting for us in there? Omega said that it groups subjects by dimension. If the creatures we fought on the way were merely intended to separate the wheat from the chaff, it would seem certain that far greater challenges await inside these egg-like objects. Our fellow test subjects, most like. But I am not certain what to make of that castle. Could it somehow be connected to the subjects? Well, it does look like... Kinda looks like Reyna's castle from FF5, honestly. But it could also just be the castle that was inside the interdimensional rift that X-Death made. I'm willing to bet it's meant to be Reyna's, though. Or Lena's, whatever her actual name is. Again, I don't know, though. What's up, little buddy? Alpha! But hold on a moment. Shouldn't either one or the other of us be translucent? Look. Subjects confirmed to have arrived at the Deltascape. Analysis complete. Congratulations, you are approved for participation. Your strength places you in the self-same tier as Alpha, the feeblest and farthest removed from myself. The weakest ones, basically? Gee, thanks. Nonetheless, you are now fully fledged test subjects. Welcome, weakest of challengers. As corporeal lifeforms, you need not undergo development within a test world. Instead, you may use this space freely. Not quite what I would have chosen, but one must make do. Speaking of which, what is it that we're supposed to do, exactly? You are to enter the Deltascape and defeat all test subjects within. Please note, however, that strength in numbers will not be acknowledged. There is a strict limit upon how many entities may participate in combat. Only a small party may have existential authorization transferred from Alpha. Good luck. Yep. So the eggs do contain our fellow test subjects, just as I predicted, eh, Garland? Before we turn our thoughts to the Deltascape, I suggest we set up a base of operations here. Maybe a drill? I don't know, it does look like that kind of. Lot A. I was thinking about asking the crew to throw some supplies in after us, but only the gods know if they'd make it here in one piece. You can bet they wouldn't be the right way up if they did, though. That's true. Oof. All that jumping and fading and fighting really took it out of me. What I need now is a steaming hot cup of tea. Nothing makes a better brew than the Mark 14. The Mark 14 Thermal Coil Boilmaster, coming soon to a Garland Ironworks approved vendor near you. Sorry, Jesse made me do it. That's the one Tataru was talking about, right? When Nero first showed up, back at the Rising Stones? Oh, here it is, yeah. Fucking coffee maker, great. Just what we need in here. Look at it. Tea kettle pot thing. Alpha? What? Quite impressive for an improvised arrangement, even if I do say so myself. Now then, let us see what we can learn from our host's many monitors. It's somewhat cobbled together, but this should suffice as a base of operations. Take heart, old friend. Though every step we take seems to raise more questions, we will wade through this mire of mysteries eventually. Of that I have no doubt. Right on. Can't wait. Into the Deltascape. Right then, what to do next? We know that Omega is conducting tests to determine the strongest being, but we do not know its ultimate purpose, nor even its exact whereabouts. Plainly, however, it is within Omega's power to curtail our stay here whensoever it chooses. Accordingly, we have little choice but to proceed as bidden and defeat the test subjects waiting in the Deltascape. Well, Alpha certainly seems keen, though it might be best if you left the fighting to others, little one. That is, of course, assuming others are willing? What say you, old friend? Oh, by others you meant me? You know I'm always up for a challenge, fool. We got this. I took out Shinryu. Omega ain't shit. This promises to be a most entertaining foray, and I would not dream of missing any part of it. You may rely on me to provide you with remote support. Right. With commendable foresight, I took the liberty of borrowing the various monitors that were lying around, and shall extract all the information I can from them. Okay. Quick. Is it pity none of us speaks Chocobo? As I recall, though, we are supposed to have Alpha transfer his authorization to us prior to engaging in combat. In which case, Leon, you'll need him to accompany you into the Deltascape. See to your preparations and proceed whenever you are ready. Okay. I like how I said Omega ain't shit, and yet that I sounded just like Noctis when he first saw Omega in FF15, and Gentiana said all that cryptic shit, and he's like, let's see what this thing's made of. And then we started fighting, and he floored my ass a couple times, and Noctis was like, Gentiana was right, this was a mistake. Omega started whooping our ass. At this point, we're doing little more than fumbling in the dark. Take care, Nuri, here. Well then, let the Inquisition begin. The Inquisition, yes. Alpha? Quick! Alpha appears eager to proceed. You may enter Deltascape version 1.0 whenever you are ready. And there it is. So are you gonna join on this, Crimson? I don't have my, I don't have my busy status on, so you can invite me to the party if you want. Alternatively, I could also search for you. I don't think we've added each other on this character. I don't think so. No, I'm pretty sure we haven't. So we're gonna have to do it like a player search or something. I'm not really sure how you do it. If you're able to invite me, though, go ahead. Let's see this. I think it's... Oh, okay, yeah, that makes it easy. I'll do that instead then, yeah. Let's see. I know that none of this really matters, it's just to set it up or whatever, but I'm wondering where the hell you get the, That is the wrong one. Doesn't matter again, but... Where the hell do you set it to private? There it is. Alright. Let's make it... I thought I could just type on the number keypad, I guess I can't. Shit. There you go. 5432. Just came to mind. Nothing else matters. Well, hold on. There. Where the hell did it put it? Who knows? Oh, there, you got it. Can I do this from here? Because we're on different servers. Alright. Or something, I don't know. I thought it'd make it easier to invite you again next time or something. So I think for this tier we should be fine on our own, right? Just us two? I don't think we have to get anyone else. Delta Escape version 1. In your hunt for the elusive Omega, you and your comrades find yourselves unwitting subjects in its fiendish experiment. With no recourse but to do as bid, you resolve to venture into the Delta Escape to do battle against unknown foes. Before you looms the test world, the image of a mysterious castle framed within its egg-like contour. Alright, let's do it. Put this away. Ethereal Rift Delta Escape version 1. Leon, do you hear me? Your opponent is called Ultroid. No idea what the name means, but good luck. You don't get to see his humanoid old man form. Classic Final Fantasy V boss music. Good. Whew. Alright, ready whenever. I realize tank stance really doesn't matter. It's like, between two different tanks, it really doesn't. Oh, I see what it did. Interesting. it's appropriate to do this. Twin bolt. I'm not sure what the fuck we're supposed to do here. Oh, shit! Damn, even just between the two of us, it's a hell of a fight. The classical elements. That's not what I want to hear. Control battery is low. And I fell for that one, didn't I? But I made it out in time. Or not. Fucking slippery ass floor. We got him on the ropes. Whew, only took 4 minutes. We're good. The stoic nod. Yeah, this does look... Let me see this. I have a feeling it is loosely based on Lena's castle, as well as the, you know, the one you see in the Interdimensional Rift. They might be... I forgot how FF5's story goes near the end there, but it might be it might be the same one, right? Because I think Lena's castle gets absorbed into the void, right? And then you find all the towns that get absorbed into the void near the end of FF5 you find in the Interdimensional Rift before you fight Extas. So yeah, I think it is the one in the same castle, basically. And it looks like it did in the void. Or the Interdimensional Rift, whatever. Anyway. Where is it? Thank you very much. On to the next one. I forgot you were a Highlander, too. I was like, oh, right. So it's the Highlander. There's other people here now. I'm glad you're safe. You and Alpha both. Nice work in there, Leon. As you can see, we finished setting up here. Now we've got everything straight, we'll do our best to make ourselves useful. If you need anything, just ask, eh? Okay. Why? That's it. Well, aren't we in fine form? Yeah, more or less. Well done, my friend. We were lucky enough to witness every moment of your struggle via the Deltascape's various surveillance devices. I dare say we had a better view than you did. Gaining control over them was the extent of our accomplishments for this outing, though I suppose we did also learn your adversary's name. Rest assured, however, that there will be plenty more such outings. Preliminary analysis suggests that there are 4 combatants in the Deltascape all told, including your friend Alt-Roit, which means you will be required to win 3 further bouts, with deltas 2 to 4 in this test world alone. Okay. Needless to say, there are plenty more such worlds in the Rift, holding the remaining 85 test subjects between them. 85 subjects between them, sorry. Excuse me. That's a lot of test subjects, dude. I wonder there's so many eggs. Plainly, our host has gone to no small amount of trouble. Quite why it is so obsessed with determining the strongest being is another question. Omega seeketh to improve itself, to evolve. This was ever its primary directive. Through contending with mighty foes, it groweth stronger. Having vanquished the vile simulacrum you call Shinryu, a greater adversary was needed. In the absence of such a being, it had but to create one. So in the name of self-improvement, it wants to make a new playmate? And it chose to undertake the task here to avoid outside interference, yes? In part. The making of life is not Omega's primary function. It bringeth complex beings into the corporeal realm only at great cost to itself. As such, it employeth this plane to test unfinished works, that it might determine a single entity worthy of creation. If I understand you correctly, the moment Omega's grand experiment is complete, it will give birth to a creature mightier even than Shinryu and then proceed to fight it. God help us all if a battle of that scale should come to pass. The powers unleashed would be enough to bring about another calamity. True? Assuming the dragon has the right of it, all test subjects must needs be works in progress. Save for ourselves, of course. But how then do we explain Alpha? As I recall, it manifested corporeally outside the rift. And again, it is hardly the most complex of creatures. Mayhap it was finished by accident. Don't you make fun of Alpha! He's a good boy, and if it hadn't been for him, we would have all been erased. He might not be strong, but he's brave, and reliable, and adorable. I was like, whatever. Changing the subject for a moment. Chief, after you lost track of Omega, you said you re-engaged its stasis systems, right? Meaning something somewhere isn't working like it should. I only ask because me and Wedge have done pretty much all we can here, and we're wondering if it might be worth going to Cartano to look into it. That would be a great help. Nero and I can handle things at this end. We'll be off then. Don't do anything I want to do, eh? You guys take care out there. And you be a good boy, Alpha. Do as you're told and look after Leon for me. He's a little cutie, isn't he? Here we go. Well, what are we waiting for? A catastrophe waiting. Oh, another FF5 boss. Sensing a theme here. We must pray that Biggs and Wedge are able to repair the stasis system. If they can't, we will have little choice but to see Omega's experiment all the way to its bitter conclusion. A tall order, I concede. One that would require you to prove yourself the mightiest being in creation. Well, we must hope for the best and plan for the worst, which in this case means pressing on with the tests. Are you ready for the next foray? One moment, Chief. My analysis is yet incomplete, but it would seem Subject Delta 2 is capable of manipulating gravity. How fortunate then that I but recently chanced to assemble something which might mitigate its effects. An anti-gravity gimbal. May it serve you well. My name is Detective John Kimball. Oh, he said gimbal, though. I expect a good show. Do not disappoint me now. Shut up, Nero. The data does indeed suggest some capacity for gravitational manipulation. Even so, I would be wary of setting much store by Nero's toys. I'll be alright. Better than nothing. Also, I just realized I haven't been... Only need 3+ for one spot later on. By later on, I'm hoping you mean a different tier. If you mean this tier of the raids, well then we'll just have to do that fight synced. Hi. Alpha appears eager to proceed. You may enter Delta Escape version 2 whenever you are ready. You have triumphed in your maiden encounter within the Delta Escape, but there are more tests to come, each bound to be more trying than the last. According to Nero's analysis, your next opponent is capable of manipulating gravity, and by way of a countermeasure, he sends you off with one of his curious contraptions, an anti-gravity gimbal. Like I said, I think I remember what this fool looks like. Gravity manipulation? Catastrophe in the quest name? That's the monster's name in FF5, so... A giant gray eyeball with tentacles coming out of it? Pause champ? Ah, there it is. Catastrophe. Fitting name for the havoc it will doubtless wreak. Have fun now! Yeah, that's him. You guys remember how he rushes Bart's when you first talk to him? He shoves you straight down an entire hallway and slams you up against the wall before you start fighting him. Except in FF5, with those tiny sprites, you couldn't even tell it had legs on it. But it's got him. Right there. Hey, Deathwing Duck. Happy to have you. Welcome back to the stream. Alright, well, here we go. So, Tank Stance is option. Let's do it. Also, Crimson, I have no idea when you're supposed to use the gravity thing that Nero gave us. So, I'll just follow your lead on that. Earthquake? No. That sounds like a good time to use it. Evil Sphere. What the hell just happened? Good time to go float, I guess. Gravitational manipulation. I'm guessing in order to stack properly, you have to be at the same elevation as the other person? I don't know. What was that? Maniacal probe. Final Fantasy V was so long ago, I can't remember if some of these moves were used back then. Oops. Stand here, I guess? Oh, I see. Wherever it's pointing, there's gonna be... I see. I'll try to remember that. Anti-light. Demonize. shit, way over here? Well, that wasn't it. I've never known where to stand for that. Above or below, or which location, I have no idea. At the center. Holy shit, we're barely out of range. You like no ground? I make you fly. 100 Gs. Well, this was an easy one. Never mind, we were supposed to still use the gravity thing? Well, I guess it didn't really hurt though, right? I didn't even realize he talked until just that moment. Dead. There he goes. That is a nice axe you got, Crimson. Did he say any other dialogue that I missed? No, that was it. His only dialogue was, "Grah! You don't like ground, I make you fly." That was it. That was all he said. If we use anti-gravity there, it may not one. Oh, it may have. It may or may not have one-shotted us. Oh, because we would have been even lighter, so then he would have sent us flying out of the stage, presumably. I get it. So okay. So we just had to get out of the AoE, so we didn't land back inside of him afterwards. That makes sense. All right. Get the hell out of here. Thanks for all the help, by the way. These fights would be twice as long unsynced by myself, and or I'd have to be waiting around for Q to pop. Synced. Which we're probably going to have to do anyway for the tier 2 and 3 of this raid series, but... oh yeah. Good to have you back safe and sound. I see Nero's toy didn't let you down. Did he really just make that fucking joke? Emotional damage! That's what Sid just called me. With that horrific pun. A rousing performance made possible by my anti-gravity gimbal. Yes, Sid just let us know about that in a horrible way. But hey, I make cringy-ass jokes too, so I can relate to Sid a little bit, I guess. Lest you wonder, you are not supposed to be able to descend of your own volition. The device worked quite as intended. It just wasn't intended for use on living, well, let's just say it wasn't exactly in its intended use. Great, you gave me something completely experimental that wasn't even meant to be used by people. At any rate, that's another mighty foe laid low. May I say that I had every faith you would succeed. So that explains why you can't use it to come back down. You have to wait for him to bring you down. Catastrophe, I mean. It would seem a shame to squander the momentum we have generated. And you are fighting fit. I get what you're saying. Get on with it, right? Alright, Sid. What's up? What's next? The Croak Queen. Halicarnassus. That's her name. I doubt we'll be hearing from Biggs and Mudge for a while yet. Shall we push on here in the meantime? I'm down. Reliable as ever. Without further ado then, let us move things along. According to the analysis, your next opponent, Delta 3, is a being named Halicarnassus. Called it? Halicarnassus, you say? The Queen of Dimension Castle? What's this? You know of her? You mean you don't? Well, I suppose a blue-blooded brat such as you would have no interest in humble folktales. It appears a lesson is in order. Halicarnassus is a character from an ancient fable. In the tale, she is one of the chief antagonists, and as such, things are wont to unfold. She meets her end at the hands of the heroes, incurably valiant youths, not unlike our adventurer friend here. Literary historians have speculated that the tale could be loosely based on events which took place in the Fourth Astral Era. But little remains of that age, and there is no way to verify the claim. Indeed, most now assume the story to be a work of pure fiction. You mean to tell me that Omega is populating its grand experiment with fictional characters? Well, here comes Midgie again to tell us some more. Would seem your understanding is yet lacking. Scant grasp have I of that which men know and know not. In other words, I have no idea how much you do or don't know, so I would have told you this sooner if I'd known you didn't know about this. Mark me then. Omega hath no soul, no mind's eye in which to envision a rival. To bring forth new life, it must needs draw upon that which hath already been, its every creation being another's conception. This limitation is concealed by the breadth of its experience. It possesseth the means to retain the knowledge of entire eras, and not only of this reflection. Yet it perceiveth not this knowledge as we do. Not just this reflection, meaning he's talking about the source and the 13 reflections, of which there are only 7 left, of course. The thing we learned from Minfilia and Eidolon, basically, in Heavensward. Fact, fiction, the distinction holdeth no meaning for Omega. All is equal in its eyes. If a thing is logical, it can be created. That such a wondrous weapon should exist! It surpasses my wildest imaginings, and they were wild indeed! Mad scientist guy over here. But I gather not everyone shares my excitement. What's the matter, Garland? Lost your nerve? Quiet, Nero. We adults are thinking. The burn. But mayhap now is not the time. Leon said he was ready to continue, and so am I. Let's deal with Halicarnassus. Me and Nero have the same sunglasses. Except I dyed mine jet black. Making it rain over here. My musings will keep. For now, we should concentrate on defeating Halicarnassus. I like saying that, dude. So dangerous and wondrous, a thing cannot be left alone. We must reach Omega, no matter the cost. Alright. Okay. What? Alpha appears eager to proceed. You may enter Delta Escape version 3 whenever you are ready. Okay. Fresh from your victory over the grotesque catastrophe, you set your sights upon the next battle. Your foe is a being named Halicarnassus, an antagonist from a classical novel wherein she rules as the queen of a dimension castle. Yet, be it born of fact or fiction, the struggle ahead promises to be very real. I like that they use Halicarnassus' name for the... one of the... I can't remember what they're called. One of the succubus enemies, right? For... the Hawk Manor Heart, I think? I think it was the boss enemy for that dungeon. But this is the actual Halicarnassus from Final Fantasy V. But with its own proper backstory this time. What fools are these who have entered my domain? No matter. Ye shall remain here for my pleasure. For your pleasure? Alright. I can go from here, too. Oh! Ribbit. Yeah, I didn't get out of that one in time. I'm a cute little froggy. Alright, enough of this palaver. Tank mount farming, huh? There is no escape. You shall be a pawn in my games unto death. Not unless we kill you first, lady. Dance is art in motion, and no one dances more artfully than I. Well, okay then. Look upon these symbols. You will find them familiar. A shield to block, a sword to strike across the heel. Choose wisely or pay the price. Let the board be changed. How's she doing now? Oh fuck, I could have finished my combo though. My dance brings the board to life! Holy shit, it was the other way around. You stand on the blue ones. I thought you stood on the ones that weren't blue. Fuck. Oh, I just went for a ride. Dang. Oh shit. For some reason I thought that ad was actually going to take a minute to kill, but no. Let us have a race. Run as fast as you can. My dance brings the board to life. Oh shit. That's why she said that. Okay. H almost got me with that one. I'm on the right side of it this time. Okay. Jesus. What the hell is this? For a change of pace, let us play an escape game. I've always wanted to do one of those in real life. While you partake of the game, I shall partake of afternoon tea. She's literally sitting for tea. Look at her. Oh! You are pulled into the ethereal tear. No shit. A starry gift comes for you, but you'll not wish to be around to receive it. Escape swiftly, and you may well earn a prize. Okay. Well, this is fun. Try to figure out where they're going. I see. Sweet! Was that fast enough for the prize? Well... You got the tea emote? So you're sipping tea with her, huh? I should have bought that. I have long drained my cup. Such insolence to keep a lady waiting. Afternoon tea is over. Let us resume our fun-filled games. I guess we weren't fast enough. Whatever, she's dead soon anyway. She already said that before, I'm not reading it again. I should have bought the damn tea emote when I had the chance. Would have been perfect for this. At least you did it though. Sipping tea serenely. What a timely emote to come out right before I did this. When did it come out? 6.12 or something? Or just 6.1? I can't remember. Let me see that. There we go. Very sophisticated, I like it. All I can do right now, since I haven't bought it myself, is this. Drinking booze like a barbarian. Yeah, there you go. Oh, I don't have Nod on this one. Forget the emotes I have on each version of this character. Alright, another one down. One more to go for this tier. But whip it? Trying to imitate the frog sound? So that was Halicarnassus. I must congratulate Omega on her appearance. She looked exactly as I imagined her. Though, if I were to pick fault, it did take certain liberties with her character. The Queen of the Tail was rather more restrained. I'm glad you're safe, Leon. For a moment there, I feared you might croak. Again.
Emotional damage!
It's fucking puns, Sid. You're killing me. You're killing me, Smalls. Forgive me. You deserve better than that. Thank you, yeah. Thanks to you, we are but one victory away from clearing the Deltascape. Take as much rest as you need, old friend. You've earned it. Avoid at all costs. Nice. The next battle is with Subject Delta 4, this test world's final resident. From what I have been able to gather, your opponent is, and I quote, a great tree born of an agglomeration of evil will, which assumes the form of a dark mage. All of which I suggest you ignore. That sounds like Exdeath, if you ask me. His name is Exdeath, there you go. And he plays the role of chief antagonist in another ancient tale. 5SE5? Though I was unable to glean the specifics of his abilities, he appears to command the power of the void, as indeed the story states. When I first encountered the work, I naturally assumed said power to be a metaphor of sorts, but I am quite sure Omega will have interpreted it as something more tangible. Alas, no amount of analysis can tell us what may happen when Exdeath calls upon the power of the void, which is to say, beware. I'll be careful. Tell me something, Nero. What happens at the end of the tale? Well, he brought the sundered world back together, he rejoined it, got the power of the void, tried to destroy everything with it, and then we killed him. Well, Bart and his friends killed him. We put everything back to normal except for the world. It stayed joined. It did not resunder, but that was fine, because Exdeath was dead. The threat was gone. Why, good triumphs over evil, and the heroes defeat Exdeath, of course. What did you expect? Yeah, that. He put it in less words, but yes. I expected exactly that, which is precisely what troubled me earlier. If the heroes won, why did Omega not make them its test subjects? That's a good question. If it seeks to determine the strongest being, why would it bother with those who were defeated? That's a very, very good question. One moment, Link Pearl. Ah, Biggs. At the control room, are you? What news? I see. Very well. I'll tell the others. You two take care over there. Sorry for the interruption. That was Biggs. He reports that the stasis system shows every sign of being engaged, despite the fact that it clearly isn't. It can only be a malfunction. While we were able to turn it off, it would seem the reverse is not possible. The system may have taken damage during the calamity. Does it look like it can be repaired? Hard to say. They tell me it seems complex even by a login standards. While they may be able to fix it, there's no telling how long it might take. Well then, we must keep on fighting the good fight here, must we not? Guess so, yeah. Nero has the right of it. At this time, focusing on X-Death would seem to be our only recourse. The Chocobo certainly has no objections. Come then, I would see you follow in the footsteps of the heroes of the tale. Bartz? Bartz, Pryl, Ferris, and Reyna. And let's not forget Galuf. Pryl took his place after he dies. According to the tale, when the power of the void is finally unleashed, the laws of the universe will give way to chaos. Yep. I, for one, am eager to find out what that looks like. Yeah, so was X-Death, but, a void. It is not unlike the nothingness that Emperor Zonde sought in the Crystal Tower. Very similar, yes. To desire nothingness is to deny life, yet life seeks to endure, to perpetuate itself. It is the nature of all creation. Be it reality or fantasy, man shall ever fight to survive. Very true. Why? Well, even we don't know, but we do. And not just us, but other life forms as well that are not human. All life tries to do that, yeah. Quack! Alpha is the picture of resolve. You may enter Delta Escape version 4 whenever you're ready. I wonder, can I do this here? Forgot I got that. World Spare. Where is he? There he is. Bartz. Nope. He's the hero. He's one of the heroes of the tale. I figured I might bring him out, but I guess not. We're not allowed to, Sag. And so you come to the final encounter in the Deltascape. Awaiting you is yet another villain from a work of fiction known as X-Death, who is described as an evil tree that assumes the form of a dark mage. Doubt not but that this will be your toughest test yet, but overcome it you must if you are to head off Omega's threat. Indeed. Finally, it is in my grasp, the power to control all creation. The power of the void! It's even playing his theme music. Not if we can help it, asshole. He stands exactly like his static drawing did in FF5 when you fight him. Same pose. Good shit, isn't it? You alright there, Crimson? What was that? You look like you were freaking out. Anyway, let's do this. You shall all be given to the void. You and what army? Lizard 3. I don't know what the fuck just happened there. Is this the one where we need more people, Crimson? Because I have no idea why we just died. Let me see. Oh, Doom. He cast Doom on us. So you have to... One of us has to be a healer. Shit. Fuck you, X-Death. Alright, so we gotta go back out then. How the fuck right. Dude, the music! It's exactly like, you know. So that one's impossible to solo no matter what level you are then. Even 10 expansions from now you can't do it. Well, maybe 10 expansions from now if the game even made it that far. Sure. If you could kill him before he does that one attack. Maybe, but... Going as White Mage? Okay. Well, now I know soloing this was a complete pipe dream just because of that right there. Alright, we're going back in. I didn't realize we got hit by Doom. I was like, what? We just collapsed immediately. I was like, shit. Wait, why is it showing another intro? We just saw that. Oh, right, because I have it on so it always shows it over and over. Oh, nice, you got the maid outfit. With bunny ears. I like your taste. You got class. Alright then. I guess I actually have to be a real tank now. Let's do it! There's Doom. And that was when it popped off and killed it. I got it. Thunder 3. Okay. Your mother wears combat boots, that's the... Holy shit. My magic is steeped in the greatest of the powers. The power of the void! Here it is. Thunder 3. Oh, that one's an AoE that surrounds them. They have to run out of it for that one. Alright, fair enough. What about this one? Stay moving for that one, right? I assume. Stand still for this one. Weaker version. The decisive battle. My true strength lies in the void, and in the void all is laid bare. The decisive battle is the name of the boss team for FF5, if I remember correctly. There's his true form as a fucking tree. Oh shit! I shouldn't have stood in front of it. Jesus Christ! You were rude provoking me. I shall send you to your doom. At least I'm standing in the right spot. You gotta spread out. Flare. Meteor. I might have popped that a little too early. Shit. Full. Void devour you! Black hole. Fuck. Not the shake. Oh Jesus Christ. There's black holes everywhere. Get over here, fool. Comes another fucking meteor. Damage mitigation, huh? Thunder 3, but the regular one. Yeah, that one just targets me. When he uses it upgraded with the power of the void, that's when it's an AoE you can actually escape from, right? This again. Fire 3. God, I fucking love this boss music. Excess boss music was definitely a good one. Wait, no. This. Kick him in the nuts. Here it comes again. I never knew how to dodge this one, I'll be honest. I have no fucking idea. Maybe that wasn't the one I was thinking of. That was actually pretty easy. Fall! Vacuum wave. Jesus Christ, no wonder he ran towards the center. I killed him with the long range. Just threw a fucking beam blade at him. Why? The void was mine to command. Get wrecked. How could it? No! I heard that in the Savage mode of this fight, he actually turns into his final form from Final Fantasy V. The fuck? How the hell did you set up your character to do that little dance, or did they just do that? That was a hell of a victory pose in the cutscene. I've never seen that before. I've never seen another party member do that. See, I've heard it that in the Savage version, he actually does transform into, that's not the... That one works too, but I meant to do this. There. I wanted a toast. But yeah. Well, we all remember, this is a marathon. Back in October, Final Fantasy V, we saw his final form, right? A giant head that looks like a fucking blob and all that. What's this? Delta 4 eliminated. No more Delta Escape subjects remain. Initiating world shutdown. Hey! I don't think I have one of these. Oh wait, I do. Obtained registered. Thank you, Square Enix, for finally adding that so I actually know when I have a minion or not. There you go. Thank you, milady. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Whew! I have enough time to start the next one, but that's probably going to be it, because the dialogue, you know, the cutscenes are so long, we'll probably barely get to the first fight, and that'll be it. If that. It might take an hour just to get there. Honestly. Especially because I think there's another quest battle. Leon! Thank the gods you're safe. When the shell around this place began to crack, we feared the worst. He really meant it when he said he was shutting it down, didn't he? You alright, little buddy? Given that all of us are present and corporeal, does this mean this area is no longer the Deltascape? Beep. Deltascape shutdown complete. Alpha Group is victorious. Congratulations. Your combat record has been archived for future matchmaking. Results from other test worlds are still pending. In the meantime, please tend to your hurts and await further instructions. Yep. And with that, we've taken a significant step towards solving the mystery that is Omega. It hasn't been easy, but all in all, I'd say things were proceeding rather smoothly. We couldn't have done it without you, old friend. Come, let us return to reality and enjoy what rest we can. Okay. Sure. Had enough of this place for one outing. Things are proceeding smoothly indeed. Too smoothly. Excuse me. Luigi has something to say. 'Tis well that thou harborest doubts, mortal, but they are misplaced. Omega could have conducted its tests in complete secrecy, unbeknown to all. Yet not only did it betray its presence to you, it allowed you to come this far. Alright, you look concerned. Alpha, what art thou truly? The instrument of the mortal's triumph, or the bait that lureth them unto the abyss? Thou knowest not thine own purpose. Then we can but watch and wait. Yep. Outcome unexpected. Projections gave Delta subjects the upper hand. Outcome supports hypothesis. As previously observed, certain beings may unleash hidden potential when subjected to stress. Initiating new test. Subject Alpha Group members to severe stress. Searching database for suitable event. Look! Event found. The death of a comrade. He's gonna kill one of our people. Just to provoke us into bringing out our full potential through stress? What does he think we're gonna turn into a Super Saiyan like Goku did when Krillin was killed by Frieza? Spoilers, dude! Dragon Ball Z is so ancient at this point. For all Garland's whining, I was cooperative and helpful, was I not? I look forward to many more such forays together, hero. Yeah, sure. Whatever, Nero. It feels good to be back on solid ground. Thank you again, old friend. No problem, Sid. I like these adventures. You did well too, Alpha, fearlessly going into battle whenever you were called upon. We're glad to have you with us. Speaking of which, are you comfortable joining us out here? I'll take that as a yes. Well then, at the risk of obeying Omega's orders, I suggest we permit ourselves a moment's respite. But mayhap I should take this opportunity to compile the results of our investigation thus far. No rest for the righteous. For all Garland's whining, I was cooperative and helpful, was I not? Oh wait, he's saying the same thing. I thought he changed it. Nope. Alright, cool. The anomaly. Right then, let's head back to Rolger's Reach. Jesse will want to know exactly what we've been up to. Yep. It's been another 2 hours. I would take a break, but I'm so close to ending my stream, I might as well just go the extra, like, 30 minutes or whatever. Or, instead of taking a break, what I could do... just put up the BRB screen for like a minute to give myself a... What am I doing? To give myself a little benchmark, so that when I'm editing, or, you know, cutting the VOD up into highlights, I can see exactly where to cut it off or whatever. I don't know, like I said, it might not be worth it though. How would Alpha react to seeing a normal Chocobo, I wonder? I can show him mine. Crispy Colonel, you can meet him. I've apprised Jessie of our travails, but you may want to let her know you've returned. She claims to have been quite worrying. Oh, that's cute. What? Jessie? You were worried about me? Hope you didn't, Welcome back, Leon. I'm told you've been blazing a trail for us. The way I hear it, our investigation would have long since ground to a halt without you. I realize you're mostly interested in saving the world, but I want you to know how much I appreciate you helping the company out like this. Frankly, we need all the help we can get, what with our esteemed president diving headlong into the jaws of danger without a word of warning to anyone. Irresponsible doesn't begin to describe it. You didn't tell her? I did. After a fashion. Though I may have exercised some executive discretion. I'm no stranger to your lone endeavors, or your habit of confusing personal and company interests. But just because you've always done things a certain way, it doesn't make it the right way. And until you wake up to your responsibilities, I'm gonna keep reminding you of them. Keep them in check, Jesse, keep them in check. But such irksome matters aside... Horrible timing. Aren't you just the most adorable little thing? He followed you here of his own free will, did he? Which means he's basically part of the family. And why wouldn't he grant us exclusive rights to use his likeness? Shall we start off as a simple clockwork version? They'll be queuing up in the streets! Of course, Jesse's just thinking about the money. Oh, you can't be... What in the seven hells has gotten into you? Listen, if I've caused you any distress, I apologize, but I will not have you comment on our guest's marketability. Jesse's a little capitalist in this game. Holy shit. Where are Biggs and Mudge? Shouldn't they be back by now? Oh? I thought you might have sent them off on another unauthorized mission. Last I heard from them, they said they were scouring Omega Control for anything useful. Would have been a good while ago now, though. I don't like the sound of this. The way we have all the necessary permissions, the area is technically a theater of war. And one littered with unknown logging artifacts to boot. He's talking about Cartano Flats, and it is a theater of war. It's where the PvP frontline takes place. Something may well have befallen them. We'd best take the Excelsior and go find them. Leaving again so soon? Nero, Leon, I want you two to accompany the chief. Make sure he doesn't do anything rash or take any detours. We'll keep him in line, Jesse. Consider it done. I shall bring him back even if I have to drag him by the Google straps? The goggle straps. Now I'm advertising for Google without realizing it. Fuck! Alright, well, tell him, Snoop Dogg. Fuck! Claire! Wanna come along, eh? It's probably for the best. If we leave you here, Jesse is liable to take a mold of you. You didn't even know what the fuck's going on. Right, let's get moving. I'll bring the airship to Gridania. Wait for me at the landing. Closest place to Cartano Flats, I guess? Why Gridania? Oh! It's the closest place to here. That has an airship landing. Alamigo, of course, doesn't. If our esteemed president thinks he's heard the last of this, he's wrong. But our people's safety comes first. Take care, alright? Will do. I have a free teleport to get on me. What am I doing? I'll make sure he doesn't, you know, suffer any emotional damage. Yeah. So I think that's what Omega has in store for us. I'm not sure. Wait, airship landing. Another chance to board the famous Enterprise Excelsior. Aren't I a lucky boy? What? Looks like we're all here. Let's make haste to the Cartano Flats. After you, my boy. Go on ahead to the control room, Leon. We'll follow as soon as we've moored the Excelsior. Oh, what the fuck was that? Also, I just realized I haven't even... Shit! It happened. He is unconscious. What the fuck is this thing? They were obviously attacked by it. Omega obviously did it. Wedge, speak to me, man. Don't tell me you're dead, man. Not you. Not you and Biggs. Not like this. Seven hells! Biggs, Wedge! Oh, God damn it. Are you alright? Answer me! Chief? Leon? A monster appeared out of thin air. Yep. Targets exhibit vital signs. Mission failed. However, Alpha Group members exhibit heightened levels of stress. Objective fulfilled. Omega? You set that thing upon them? You bastard! Affirmative. I am able to create simple life forms instantaneously at any temporal or spatial coordinate. Such beings may pose a negligible threat to you, however. What the fuck's he trying to say? They are more than sufficient to grievously wound or kill the majority of your kind. I like how he included a... I should say it. It's a machine. It included a fucking, a shot of the cat girls dancing in fucking Uldum, man. The kids in Gridania that I learned my first dance emote from. The drowning wench. Damn. I could instigate a massacre at any time and you would be powerless to prevent it. Do I detect a shift in policy? Quantity over quality? Negative. My objective remains unchanged. Evolution through formidable opposition. However, in the course of seeking suitable subjects, I observed an anomaly, those whom you call heroes. History shows numerous instances of otherwise unremarkable individuals who have defeated vastly superior beings, who triumphed in the face of apparently impossible odds, who performed what are popularly termed miracles. This has occurred too frequently to be dismissed as a mere statistical aberration. I seek to understand this phenomenon. Should it prove to be of benefit, I will incorporate it into my own evolution. It is for this purpose that I brought you to my domain. So putting on a show at the Yawn and planting Alpha in our midst was but a part of your grand plan. By your victories you have demonstrated the selfsame anomaly. You are fit to remain my subjects. You will continue participating in my experiment. Withdraw and I will commence the extermination of your kind. Oh great, he's gone Skynet on us. This is an order, a threat, a declaration of war. I am an enemy to all life upon this star. And that's why Heidelin wants him out, and that's why Midgard-Stormbra's helping us. Makes sense. A neural net processor. A learning computer. So it seems we have much to ponder. First things first, we must tend to our friends. Quickly, help me carry them. You will not survive. That's what he sounds like. Sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger. As the Terminator, of course. Why wouldn't he though? It's a robot, a machine. Garland and Alpha took our two wounded to the Conjurers Guild. The chief bids me lend a hand, so I suppose I shall take myself there too. You, meanwhile, are to return to Rolger's Reach and report to Jesse. Okay. Sounds good. Jesus. The zooms. Excuse me. And again. Jesse? Leon, I heard there was trouble. What in the seven hells happened? Well, Omega went full Skynet on us. He told us, you know... He told us that his brain is a neural net processor, a learning computer. Oh, wait, sorry, wrong Wrong machine. He told us he's an enemy to all life on this star, and he's gonna kill us if we don't proceed with his experiment. What? Omega loosed a fiend on Biggs and Wedge? Toying with people's lives like it was all a game? This is madness! Yeah. We're in over our heads now. He's not a friendly machine like Alexander. Sir, will they be alright? The worst is past, but they still drift in and out of consciousness. They'll remain in the Conjurer's care for a time. Then all we can do is wait and pray. Bah! God strike me down for a fool! I should have been more mindful of the dangers. I should never have what? Activated Omega? You know as well as I do that there was no other way to defeat Shinryu. We really didn't have any options at that time, he's right. But is this truly any better? All of mankind is being held to ransom! And as the one who activated Omega, I bear the responsibility. That's true. Shit. The responsibility. Just the kind of thing the new you would say. I knew him. You are deluding yourself, Garland. We are scientists, not heroes. Even you must concede your talents do not extend to combat. The old you understood this far better. He only looked forwards and gave himself wholly to science. And then you changed. You styled yourself a pacifist and started spouting tripe about the proper uses of technology. It was in the wake of your old man's mishap at Bosja, I believe. More on that soon. That's a teaser. Calm yourself. All I wish to say is, embrace who you are, a man who devotes his mind to making the impossible possible. Remember, we already learned a little bit about what happened in Bosja thanks to the Gunbreaker storyline. But not exactly Sid and his father's connection to it. Not the details, anyway. That remains to be explained. We'll get there, though. With little prospect of restoring the stasis system, I'm afraid we have no recourse but to continue participating in Omega's tests. Assuming Midgard-Zormer has the right of it, we face a legion of foes from history, both real and imagined. But I may not be the one who charges into the fray. I shall fight beside you as best I know how. That said, it will inevitably fall to you to administer the coup de grace, old friend. So please, for Biggs and Wedge and all of us, don't lose. You can count on me. Not the first time I saved the world from destruction. Quiet! Nobody knows about what we did about our deeds in the clothes of Bahamut, of course. But I guess Alexander was equally capable of causing the end of the world, right? So, and Sid was there for that. I reckon the little scamp is trying to encourage us. We've fallen far indeed to earn its pity, said the former tribunus. Until such time as Omega next extends us an invitation, you will find me analyzing the data from our investigation. Good morrow to you. Once all the excitement's over, he gets bored and fucks off. Before they were attacked, Biggs and Wedge had discovered a tombstone. I shall examine its contents and make the information available on the terminal over there as I extract it. Feel free to refer to it whenever the occasion arises. Okay. There's no telling when Omega will summon us, but we must all see that we are ready when it does. Fear not, old friend. We'll get through it together. Somehow or other. Well, he succeeded in, causing us
emotional damage.
He did it for sure. His objective was a success, as he said. Right? So, when he says that, basically another quest appears over here to unlock the Savage version of the fights. I'll show those. They have their own little dialogue, just like, Alexander did. So I'll show those on the alternate, the other version of Leon, basically. 10:34. I don't know. I think that's a good place to leave it, actually. It's a good cliffhanger, Because I was gonna stop at 11 anyway. that's 25 minutes from now. About all we can do is start the dialogue, the cutscenes for the next one, and that'll be that, so... I don't think that's really worth it. Yeah, not really. Alright, Crimson, I think we'll call it there, and continue tomorrow. I don't know when I'll start streaming. Probably early afternoon, is my guess. Could be a little earlier, but I doubt it. But yeah, we can pick up from there when I do. And that'll be that. There you go. It's easier to find each other that way, you know? Alpha? You'd be a good little boy till we're back, huh? What? And it's been just about 2 hours and 15 minutes-ish since I last took my break, so... well, more like 20 minutes. So yeah, it works. This is a perfect stopping point. I'd rather not start the storyline for the next section and then have to stop, like, as soon as we started just to go to bed, so... yeah, under any other circumstances I would have done like 20 more minutes, but oh well. It is what it is. So yeah, that's it folks, there's your cliffhanger. Nothing else to say, no announcements or anything, so that's that. So, as always, my friends, thank you very much for coming by to... For those of you who came by in person to watch and keep me company as I record these videos, Avon Lorcan, Crimson Rival, Deathwing Duck, I appreciate all of you very much. And thank you, watching, for most of you who are going to be watching in the future, of course, on YouTube and Twitch, whichever your preferred platform, through the highlights or the YouTube videos that I upload eventually, when I get off my ass for that. Thank you very much, I appreciate all the support. So, as always, please take care of yourselves, look after each other, and stay safe out there. And until next time, I bid you all have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. See you all then. Peace. I probably shouldn't. There's random people around. I shouldn't show the chat log. So I'll just go to the BRB screen real quick while I log out. Or just log out right now. What the fuck am I talking about? There, I'm in a haven. I didn't have to. There we go. Alright, see you later, everyone.